I've had a lot of new faces pop up here lately, so I figured it's time for a proper introduction. Before all this garden chaos, I spent 20 years in IT healthcare. I did a little bit of everything: software testing, project management, client integrations, and even some innovation projects. Basically, if there was a meeting, I was in it. Then, about 10 years ago, I planted one pepper plant, just one, and it completely hijacked my life. I became obsessed with gardening and started plotting my exit from the corporate world. Conveniently, the company got bought out and I thought, perfect, time for a rebrand of my life. So I retired and then sat around for 6 months and nearly lost my mind. That's when I started dabbling in everything: sourdough, making my own skincare and herbal remedies, canning, dehydrating, freeze drying, fermenting, basically anything that made a mess in my kitchen. Then I started filming it all. First gardening, then every random hobby that stuck. One video turned into two, then somehow I was on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, basically everywhere. When I'm not gardening or filming, I'm usually reading or writing. I published my first book last year. No surprise, it's about gardening in Florida. I'm not a full-on book talk girly yet, but it's getting dangerously close. I also love to travel. My husband Jason and I bought an RV and spent 3 months at a time out on the road. We visit every national park we can, and we've seen all 48 continental states. And out of 63 national parks, we've been to 23. Yeah, you want to know my favorite? It's a toss-up between the Grand Tetons, because of the wildlife, and the Black Canyon of Gunnison, where we hiked for 6 hours in the snow on the side of a cliff. Great for views, not so much for my anxiety. Jason and I actually grew up in the same neighborhood, and we dated as teenagers, then went our separate ways, and finally found our way back to each other 10 years ago. He's my best friend, my sidekick, my teammate, and honestly, the most selfless, honorable person I've ever known. He tells me I can do no wrong, even when I burn dinner or start another tiny project that takes over the whole house. I still can't believe I get to do life with him. We've got 2 little sidekicks: Bella, my Chorky, who's in the garden rain or shine, and then Chloe, our party Yorkie, who's more of a professional snuggler and squirrel whisperer. So that's me, a former IT girl turned full-time gardener, traveler, and accidental content creator.